wherever you're watching is at. Welcome to ISP Podcast.
Come on, Matt. You did your spiel.
What do they need to do, man?
They got like, share, subscribe, and everybody say this with me. Hit that notification bell.
And also, I want to thank Nifty for sponsoring us. And hey, go look up Mr. Ed and Miss Angel. They'll give you a good discount. Hey, I'm feeling great. The good Lord woke me up this morning. Hey, my buddy Ed, how you feel?
I feel great. I'm here with family and friends. I'm just blessed to be woke this morning. Matt, how you feel?
I feel good. I got my hair cut for Easter, and I got on my Cavs gear. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ty, you always looking good. Got the drip on. I see the watch. How you feeling today?
I feel great. Blessed to be here with you guys. How you feel this morning, Miss Charlene?
Hold on. You got to tell them one thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Okay, Miss Charlene, he asked you how you feeling.
I feel good. I want to know, how is the Cavaliers feeling this morning?
Uh-oh.
I want to pass it to Bill.
Bill, how's the Cavs feeling?
Well, our Cavs, what we going to do with them? I don't know, man. We just got to love them. The other day they beat Charlotte, but they played again last night, but they lost. But we still love our Cavs. They'll get it together. I don't know when, but they'll get it together. But in other news, we got some news. They might be building a new stadium for the Browns in Burke Park. So, Matt, what do you think about that?
Okay. I think that's a good. I'm gonna say this. I think it'll be a good thing. There's two advantages of it being in Brook Park. We know that the Brown Stadium's training camp, the training camp is actually in Berea, and it wouldn't be too far for them. So if they wanted to go from the training camp straight to the stadium, that would be good. Also, there's also the fact that the airport is right there, right? So if they're going on trips or people are coming into town, they can go straight into the airport, straight to the Brown Stadium. And it's a lot of places that are actually like that. And I think it would be great. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be some disadvantages. I'm gonna let y'all get all y'all thoughts in. I'm gonna let Ant and then Bill and then Ty want all y'all thoughts on it. So what do you think? Is it a good idea or not a good idea?
Well, I think it's a good idea because, like you said, the training camp is in Berea. They can go from the training camp to the stadium, but they can utilize the airport. And parking is maybe a little tough down there because you got people's coming from the airport coming in. I think it's a good idea.
The parking situation is
Okay, so with the one in Burke Park they want to build, they want to put a dome on it.
okay.
Okay, so if they put a dome on it, that means Super Bowl for Burke Park. And there's a lot of parking now down in Burke Park. There's not allowed down here for Cleveland. And that will bring more jobs to Burke Park for the people out there.
Miss Charlene, what is our next topic?
So we are going to news, and we're going to talk about a bridge collapsing in Baltimore. So the Francis Scott Key Bridge. If you've seen the video, there was a ship cargo that actually hit the bridge. And just to say, this story is still developing. They still trying to find out. I'm just going off of, it's just a small part. But the ship actually hit the bridge and it collapsed within seconds. The bridge collapsed, and there were some people who had fell in the water, and I believe they're still trying to find some people. And it's scary, and it's sad, when you watch that video, because there's people who had passed away when they fell in the water, but they are bodies still find still trying to be located at the moment. So yeah, like I said, this story is still developing.
What's crazy to me is I'm hearing some stories. I'm not necessarily they. I guess they were saying that and I'm gonna just say this is alleged because it's not in our reading that I guess the ship had malfunctioned or something. I did hear a police call where they did call in. Police were very calm about the situation, which they should have been, because you don't want to make people panic. How do you feel about that?
Well, again, I want to say condolences to the ones who did pass, their family members. But yeah, it kind of is scary. It makes me want to be more cautious when I go across a bridge now. But like the story that I heard, like they were saying like the boat was on fire and it crashed, and I don't know. I just think it's sad. Was they up to date on the bridge? Was they checking the bridge? Was it rusted? Why did it collapse so easily? That's just my question.
I believe they were saying something about the ship had lost power or something. So, like I said, the story's still developing, so we don't have everything. It's just little bits and pieces that's coming out.
Charlene, what is our next topic?
So we're gonna go to the west side real quick and talk about, man, this story when when Todd told me.
Oh, I know what story.
Wow. So let me just get right into it. So basically, I'm reading from the LA Times. So basically, this happened in Kerr County. So a California man was reportedly seen biting and chewing a severed human leg in Kerr County. He was arrested alleged for taking the remains from the site of a fatal train collision. So these construction workers actually spotted the man because they were working on the Amtrak station. And basically, people were saying that they saw him waving the person's leg. He was biting it. He was hitting it against the wall. He was arrested and was booked for possession of a controlled substance, paraphernalia, and felony of violation of probation. I mean, to see something like that is like, what? That's gruesome. So if you was to see something like that, how would you feel? What would you do? I would be in shock. I'm just gonna be honest. I would be in shock.
Well, when they first said it and I saw it, I'm thinking like he's gotta be like on something. He's gotta be, because like if you walk around with a leg and chewing it like it's a piece of chicken, like yeah, you're not either mentally there or you own something. So I don't know. The person that lost their leg or died, again, I can condolence to them and their family. But yeah, I don't even know what to say after that.
Tragically, maybe the person, I don't know if they committed suicide or it was an accident. So they was hit by the train. So it's sad that somebody's loved one, he's playing around their leg like it's a toy or something. So he was something was and I want to make people aware of this, and we're gonna switch the subject. Most homeless people who are on the street do have some type of mental illness going on with them. So the man wasn't in his right mind. So, and most likely what's sad is he's going to be released right back into the population because they don't have a room for this type of people. But hopefully we can help our homeless people and
put his butt in jail. That's where he belongs.
I mean, yeah, he is arrested, but I'm not saying that to downplay his thing, but I'm just saying that mental illness is real. He needs some help. So what is the next subject?
So we want to talk about this eclipse that's about to happen and what.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
So it's gonna be like, listen, we gotta talk about it because
no, we don't have to talk about
because Ohio is one of the states it's going to hit.
It's going down.
We really have to talk.
Yes,
about it.
we do,
No,
because
we
it's very big.
About it. No,
we are being affected by what's about to go happen.
we don't have to talk about it.
What if you get superpowers, Bill?
Well, if I get superpowers, then hey, I just got superpowers.
So we gotta talk about this. Come on, this doesn't happen often.
It does.
So this total eclipse is gonna visit Ohio on April 8th,
My birthday.
beginning at 3:08 p.m. Okay, and the final exit of the moon shadow from the state Max will be at 3:19 p.m. Okay, so the speed of the moon shadow will circulate from about, give me a second, 1,995 miles per hour to about 2,290 miles per hour, right? So that's gonna happen. And some of the states that's actually gonna be that people who actually see the solar eclipse, because remember, not all the states are gonna see this. So it's gonna be Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. But remember, it's just going to be certain parts. It's not the whole state. So certain parts. So, where we live at over here in Ohio and Cleveland, they basically preparing for it. So downtown, they actually started closing certain streets, because they know a lot of people actually gonna be traveling over here. There's no school
A lot of people work down there.
So actually a lot of businesses are gonna be closed that day. I know the schools are closed. My school in particular is closed that day. What do you feel? What are you gonna be doing? Where are you gonna be at the day that this happens? Oh, and another thing before I say it, they are saying don't look. You have to have certain glasses. Make sure you pick up these glasses because they do sell out, and learn simple methods to stay safe when you view the solar eclipse. Plan ahead where you're going to stay. If you're going to be downtown over here in Cleveland, they said make sure you try to get a hotel because it's going to sell out. And so I'm going to ask y'all, what are you guys going to be doing that day? Hopefully I won't be sleeping because I love to nap. So what are you guys going to be doing? So I'm going to hit Ty up first.
I'll probably be at home, far away from it, protecting my eyes. It just I don't know. I'll probably just be at home.
I'm gonna be in the house, probably somewhere in the garage.
I'll be at home waiting for the ball game, the opener. That's why they had moved the opener to 5:15. They usually start at 1. Because of this, they pushed it back. Why did it have to happen on my birthday?
Special, Bill. This is your gift. This don't happen.
I don't want it.
This don't happen all the time. So you should feel special.
He gonna get superpowers that day on his birthday. Deal with by the radiation of this one. I'm gonna try to record it. I ain't gonna look at it, but I'm gonna try to record it because we're on the second floor. So I want to try to see if I can record it. But there are some interesting things that people are saying. You have your circular interpretations, you have your spiritual ones, and one particular one that I was thinking about, this guy was talking about on TikTok about how the eclipse is going to be going through all of these towns, Nineveh, Rapture, all of these places that have biblical names through the states that it's going through, and it's actually going to be supposedly under the constellation that means well. So he's saying that this is like a spiritual warning from God about that he's coming back. So I'm just putting that out there. So in other news, because I ain't trying to get no doom.
Wait, before you say, they'll say something that is gonna be hard for you to film that using your phone. We gotta end with entertainment news. And we gotta let's get the drum roll. Of course, we're gonna be talking about Diddy.
Oh, take that.
Lord. So
What did Diddy do now?
Oh, Diddy.
Whoa,
Let me tell you something.
Take that.
Diddy homes got raided this weekend.
We won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Oh, man. Listen, Diddy. Sit down, Diddy.
Sit down.
But so basically, Diddy's homes got raided, both of his homes in LA and Miami. And I'm reading from foxla.com. And basically, Homeland Security investigations on Monday, they raided his home, and they say basically connection to a federal, I don't want to say everything, but trafficking case. Authority to stop. Authority said. I mean, in one of the videos, if you've been living under a rock and you ain't see the video of his homes getting raided, basically you see one of the videos in LA. His two sons was in it, and they both were actually in cuffs. And I believe anybody else who was in that house were in cuffs. Don't mean they were arrested. They were just detained, because usually when a place get raided, whoever's in there, they usually put them in cuffs. Don't mean that they're arrested. But yeah, I remember when this was happening, there was so many rumors going around. They were saying Diddy was in the sky. He was trying to leave the country. He's going to New York. And then you hear about they in New York waiting for him. But all of that wasn't true. He was in Miami. They did stop him. They actually arrested somebody who works for him. They call him a mule, a drug mule. And they actually arrested that guy. Rug mule. And yeah, there's a video from TMZ showing Diddy pacing back and forth. And we don't know, he was talking on the phone, pacing back and forth. We don't know who he's talking to. But yeah, Diddy. Oh, and so, the guy, Little Rod, is basically suing Diddy. He basically, I think it's called I don't know what's the word, but they had updated the documents.
They redacted.
Redacted is when they took out
I'm sorry, they re-amended.
Yes, that's what they did. And he's saying more in this lawsuit. He's naming people, like more people. And he actually named one of 50 Cent's baby mamas as one of Diddy's sex workers.
Oh no, don't say S worker.
S worker, as along with Young Miami. So what do you guys think about Diddy? Did he do it? He did do it? I don't know. Allegedly.
No.
Like I said, they wouldn't have raided his house if they didn't have something. They had to have something, either connecting him to something, or I don't know. It's just a mess, Diddy. I want from no one. They want from me. It's like the more money you come across, the more money you.
Let's do our spill. And what do they need to do if they need to follow?
They got to like, share, subscribe, and everybody say this with me.
Hit that notification bell. And also, you got to go to Nifty Thrifty. They'll give you a good discount. As for Mr. Ed and Miss Angel. And Ty, what else do they have to do?
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
And if you want to get that special discount, go to Nifty Thrifty and put hashtag Bills Direct Deposit. That will get you that'll get you a discount. That's all the time that we got, and we'll see you later.